This planter and the cover that I want to make are nothing special, yet they represent something important. I'm turning the planter on our deck into a miniature greenhouse because we live in the mountains and spring comes late to these parts. And freshly picked lettuce is just so much better than the wilted store-bought stuff. Planters and greenhouses may seem like small details, but they represent something much bigger. Have you ever felt like the place you live in is just a space? We moved into this suite almost 2 years ago, and for most of the first year, it felt cold. It felt not like home, but more like some temporary accommodation. But with time, it started growing on us, and it wasn't just like psychological. The house literally grew full of things that were ours. Because when we first moved here, there was nothing. No chairs, no pots, no plants, no table, nothing. But soon enough, we just started filling it with our things. However, for me, what gives a place a true feeling of home, what gives it that special touch, are the custom things, the little things that make a place more livable. You know what I mean? You might be in a rental place yourself, and if you're anything like me a few years ago, you might be thinking that making custom things for that place is pointless because eventually you might move out of that place. And there's no point in investing time and effort into somewhere impermanent, somewhere you don't think you'll stay forever. Back when I was first thinking about these things, I made these little spice racks, and they gave me so much joy, and they made living so much more comfy. It made the kitchen that much more usable. So after that, I just couldn't stop myself. And last year I made these planters by reusing some concrete forming cedar planks that I burnt with a torch. It's this technique called shosugi-ban. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this year I realized that if I want to start growing lettuce in April, I have to make a greenhouse cover for it. And so far, 2 years in living in this rental property, I've made a whole bunch of stuff, and I've documented some of it on the channel. And that brings me on to the point that making is important because it makes the space uniquely yours. It makes it comfortable. It adapts your house into something special and specifically designed for you. And that is why you want to customize everything there is. Home isn't just where you live. It's where you feel most yourself. And sometimes all it takes is creating something with your own hands to make that happen.